Don't want two red bones kissing in the backseat. Red bone and a black bone kissing in the backseat. We get past that. Now it's to the point of just, red bone and just me kissing in the backseat. What's good? You done clicked on the video, so I'm already knowing you with the vibes. As you come in, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. So today, I'm bringing you the vibes, but as you can see, we switched it up a little bit. But we're gonna be reacting to Joey Badass explains why polyamory isn't the answer. Let me see if I can zoom into that thing for y'all. Yeah, here we go, right here. Yeah, off of the Cam Newton show. So, with that being said, let's get into it.
As a whole, what I've come to really learn about relationships is that it's a very reflective process. Don't nobody know you or experience you as much as your partner. So your partner, essentially can become an asset or a liability, right?
Yeah.
To you. But it works in the asset way because it's like, yo, I see you. And I see what you may not see about yourself. And I'm going to point out things for you. I'm going to shed light for you in areas where you could do better at. And all
right, let me go ahead and jump in here, man. My man spitting, man. So how I see this as well is your partner, you going to see things in your partner that you're reflecting yourself in your partner as well. And listen, y'all, this a new setup for me. So I'm going straight through, no edit. So I might mess up a couple times. Y'all rock out with me. But yeah, you going to see things in your partner, the flaws, because you recognizing those flaws within yourself. So it's always good to have a partner that's able to reciprocate and understand where you're coming from and not get so angered or bothered by when you try to correct them. Because especially if you're coming from a genuine place, it's frustrating when you have a partner that can't see that you're telling them these things for a positive outcome and you're not coming from a negative direction or a negative, mental with it. You just want to see the best in your partner, because especially if that's you seeing yourself in your partner, you want the best in that.
also going to big you up in the areas that you're doing great at. Because it's like, we should know that. Everybody needs reassurance. You know what I'm saying? They say that the masculine grows by challenge and the feminine grows from praise. But that don't mean that only men grow from challenge and only women grow from praise, because we both have both essences inside of us.
For sure.
So we both need both, but it's just the proper balance you gotta find. As men, we need more challenge. And as women, they need more praise.
Right.
You dig?
That's why it's big when I ain't gonna lie, I still struggle with this. I don't praise my spouse enough. Meaning like, always complimenting, like, you so beautiful. Like, in my mind, I feel like you should know this. Like, I gotta keep telling you gorgeous. Like, you should know you look good. And then even from her end, as far as just bigging up her man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here in the world. So, it be times, I ain't gonna lie, I don't say it out loud, but I be needing that reassurance. Like, you see me working, like, just encourage me. Don't down me, you feel me? Like, oh, you working? Oh, okay, go work. You always working. Nah, I need that encouragement. Like, go ahead, get the job done. I know what you trying to do with this. Go ahead and handle that.
What I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful for my lady. You know what I mean? Because she's come into my life and she's taught me so much by just us existing in the container together. Because that's like kind of what a relationship is. It's like you and this person in this container, or like, in this house. That's why, like, when relationships are at the beginning and you get past that quote unquote honeymoon phase, a lot of people don't survive after that, because once you get in that container and you start unpacking and the demons come out, the trauma start running around the crib. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, like, who is this person?
I didn't know you had that. What was that? You dig what I'm saying? But these things, you gotta understand, like, it comes with everyone, right? And these things, once you have the patience and the understanding and the willingness to grow and to accept, you gain so much wisdom and knowledge from it, you know what I'm saying, which is essential to our growth, you know what I mean? Like, the best way that we grow is from relationships, and I don't just mean like, with your lady or with your man, is just through relationships in general, our connections with other individuals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it's important to have good people in your circle, man. That toxic person or just them people that's in your circle and they don't mean you no good, man, separate from that. Put people in your circle that's greater than you, that you can learn from, or even if they're not greater than you and you see potential in that person and they willing to learn, those are people that's good to have in your circle as well, because you can learn from somebody younger than you as well, because you looking at their growth and how they transpiring and growing through things, and you can take those things, lessons learned, and apply it to your life. So yeah, it's good to have a certain type of mindset of people around you.
Because if we were the only people, if it was only Cam on this earth, you would have no problems.
We have some issues though, because I
mean, you gotta find what you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? But you dig what I'm saying?
I'm being facetious.
It's cool. You know what I mean? But you have very limited problems. Most of our problems come from the perspective of how we are perceiving ourselves through the lens of other people. You dig what I'm saying? So,
social media, I feel like, man, that's molding our culture, our world so much. Social media, because people looking at looking at social media and feeling like that's the lifestyle that they should have or obtain, and then most of the time that stuff be fake. That's just so frustrating, bruh. Just the expectations that people regurgitate off of social media and think that it should automatically be applied to their life, especially without putting in the work. Like, even if it was real, you gotta understand the work ethic or just the work that these people put in to get in a certain position in life. It's not microwave. It's not 30 seconds and it's done.
Relationships give you that reflective nature in ways that you can grow, in ways that you can't get from just yourself.
Yeah. What lines were crossed, or not crossed, but what lines were set that you and her came to grips to say, hey, we not doing this?
Oh, I gotta add, hold up. I gotta skip this.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, we back.
Generational shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to heal those generational curses. Like, one of the biggest things, going back to investing, right? For me, it's important to leave for my children a entry point when they become adults. You know what I mean? Like applying all of the rules of thumb that you're saying, allowances, and giving them that preparation so by the time they get there, they're not just reckless with their spending. But I think that it's important that we put our future generations in positions to excel. You know what I mean? Because I look at it like this, like most of us, we born while our white counterparts are born on the 50-yard line. You know what I'm saying? They halfway there.
Yeah.
We born outside the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't even in the parking lot.
We ain't even on the premise.
We ain't even in the premise. You know what I'm saying? We got to take 2 buses and a train to get to the stadium. And then after that, we got to pay admission to get in.
In the third quarter one day.
And then we only got admission enough for the nosebleeds. You know what I mean? We still got to. So it's like, that's been a very prominent point that, my partner and I have.
I got to say this real fast, though, but the journey is beautiful. I think just that resilience is what separates us from a lot of those people it's already given. For us that have to actually start off from the crib and make your way to the stadium, Oh yeah, the journey is beautiful and it's well worth it. I feel it's a good feeling too. That just embracing everything to get to that point.
Been making as it pertains to, you know, our son, where it's like,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. You know what I mean? It's like, because I look at it like this, man. Like, damn, if only my parents knew to get some of that Coca-Cola stock in the 90s and put it in my name. I come in this thing 900 grand strong. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm trying to apply that to the future. That's just one aspect of it. I mean, you know, and that's financial, but most of all, like, you know, a big part is emotional intelligence and how much us as a community of people, you get the therapies and all of this shit, like how much that shit was taboo for us growing up. You know what I'm saying? Most of our parents ain't never did therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like they generation, like the fuck, like you trying to call me crazy?
Yeah.
Like,
I never.
you know what I'm
did
saying? You trying to say I need a shrink? This ain't shit wrong with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So normalizing things
I
like
need
that,
that for?
being able to, and I hate to get into the whole terminologies and shit, but it's important, like creating safe spaces for us to be able to express with each other.
Do y'all do therapy?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Now-
do counseling.
If you did counseling or therapy before, put it in the comments and let me know what was your outcome from it. I brought it up to my girl one time. She looked at me crazy like, no, I'm not doing that. So, shit, I left it alone.
For that, right? As you guys met, were you ready to be in a relationship? Was she ready to be in a relationship? Or was this something that happened?
It's something that happened. You know what I mean? I think there was a part of both of us that was ready for a certain type of experience, but I don't think we came into it like we're looking. You know, we're are you the one? Nah, it was more so like, you know, we met each other and we crossed paths and it was super abundant as far as the connection, and it's like, wow, like, you know, really like it here. Let's see how it develops. You know what I mean? And it just
Organic.
continued to develop, and then eventually it blossomed, and then eventually it's like, yo, so we go together. You know what I mean?
Did you ask her to go out with you?
I did. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't?
It was assumed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I took so much heat for that.
Yeah. Nah, I asked because, you know, for me, I like to be clear, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be riding on
For real?
no line or nothing like that. So yeah, I was at a point where I'm like, yo, listen, man, like, it's been about like, you know, 8 months, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, before you ask me, I just want to make it clear to you, like, yo, you know, I'm down to do this. It's something that I want to do. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
it informal or formal?
What do you mean by that?
Like,
Like, will you be mine?
yeah.
Nah,
was it in passing or was like, no, babe, like, you mine?
Nah, I wouldn't even say like,
That's some cinematic stuff. Like,
yeah, nah, okay, so it was more informal.
Okay.
It was more informal.
and that's what I meant by like,
Cause I like shit to be natural. You know what I mean? Like,
but when I had this conversation before, I should have said it was an informal understanding that me and my lady had, right? It wasn't that I never asked her to be my boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. It was more or less like, it was when you're around each other so much and you start hinting to around like, nah, what you doing?
yeah.
Girl, you,
Right.
I'm yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an ex, you know what I'm saying? Was understood, don't have to be said.
Yeah. And you mine.
I'm trying to tell
So
you.
where you at right now?
I need to know. I'm looking for you with the flashlight.
I'm concerned.
Like, come home.
Yeah, right.
Honey, E.T.,
right.
extraterrestrial.
ETA. Estimated time of arrival. How soon? How far?
Matter of fact, FaceTime me right now. I
Yeah,
need to
right,
know.
right,
Like,
right.
fuck all the semantics, right? But this is the thing, though, that I've obviously been a fan of you. You wasn't always the monogamous type, though.
This is true.
What shifted? You were open about polyamorous and that being in a state of mind in rap music where
Oh, yeah.
money, cars, clothes, you know,
Hoes.
you dig. So
I suppose.
for that, you go through a realization that's like, yo, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
How did that transition happen for you? And was this something that you wanted, or was this some of the requirements that she had?
No, it was not a requirement that she had, not in a way of like, she just was cool with me doing whatever, but it was nothing forced. It was, I made the decision, you know what I'm saying? I made that choice that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, it's journey, you know what I'm saying? It came with maturation,
My man's went through his whole phase already.
I'm saying, like, on my journey, because prior to this relationship, I was in a previous relationship on and off for like my high school sweetheart and everything, so that gave me a certain type of experience. And by the time that ended, I was like, okay, cool. I spent a lot of time of my life trying to make this thing work. Now,
Real fast, do y'all feel like a whole phase is necessary? Me personally, I never had a whole phase. For real, for real.
I'm at a point in my life where it's like, maybe I need to try this other thing.
Yeah.
And then that's when the polyamory idea came into place. Like, you know what? I'ma just, listen, I fuck with you, and y'all should know that.
2 red bones kissing in the back seat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like there was a growth there for sure when I came to that point, because it's like, look, I don't want to lie to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be 100, I want to be truthful. But then what I realized from that in hindsight was there's a certain part of me that was not satisfied. I was unfulfilled. And I think I was using that of what I wasn't feeling for myself. And I was trying to use that to find in other people.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think that all comes with maturity as well. You realize that all that stuff, it's for the birds. You get past that phase, but who don't want 2 red bones kissing in the backseat? Red bone and a black bone kissing in the backseat. We get past that. Now it's to the point of just, red bone and just me kissing in the backseat, But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this, man. Just try something different. If you made it this far in the video and you not subscribed, why not, man? Hit that subscribe button, man. And if you are subscribed, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Y'all hit that like button. Get in the comment section. Also, that notification bell. Yeah. Oh, and tell a friend and tell a family member that this is where they can come get their daily dose of the vibes. But yeah, until next time, I'll holla.